Love bombing, the explosive truth about a manipulative tactic. Love bombing might sound positive, evoking images of grand romantic gestures and overwhelming affection. However, it often hides a darker, manipulative intent beneath the surface. This video delves into the concept of love bombing, exploring its origins, psychological underpinnings, signs, effects, and how to protect oneself from falling prey to this manipulative behavior. What is love bombing? Love bombing is a term coined by members of the Unification Church of the United States during the 1970s. It describes overwhelming someone with excessive affection, flattery, and attention to manipulate and control them. While the term originated in a cult context, it has since been adopted to describe similar behaviors in personal relationships, particularly those involving narcissists and other manipulative individuals. At its core, love bombing involves an intense, accelerated phase of courtship designed to make the recipient feel exceptionally special and valued. The love bomber uses this tactic to create a sense of dependency and control, ultimately aiming to manipulate the other person for their gain. The psychological underpinnings of love bombing. Love bombing taps into fundamental human needs for love, validation, and belonging. Psychologically, it leverages the principle of reciprocity, where individuals feel compelled to return favors and kindness. When someone showers you with affection and attention, you naturally feel inclined to reciprocate, which can create a powerful bond. However, love bombing also exploits cognitive biases and emotional vulnerabilities. For instance, the halo effect, where we tend to see someone as all good based on a single positive trait, can make the love bomber appear perfect. Additionally, intermittent reinforcement, where positive reinforcement is given sporadically, can create an addictive cycle of seeking approval and affection. Signs of love bombing. Recognizing love bombing can be challenging, especially when you're caught up in the whirlwind of a new romance. However, certain signs can help you identify this manipulative behavior. 1. Excessive compliments and flattery. Love bombers often use an overwhelming amount of compliments and flattery to make you feel exceptional and valued. While genuine compliments are normal, excessive and exaggerated praise can be a red flag. 2. Rapid intensity. Relationships typically develop gradually. Love bombers, however, push for rapid escalation, professing deep love and commitment very early on. 3. Constant communication. They bombard you with texts, calls, and messages, seeking constant contact and attention. 4. Lavish gifts and gestures. Expensive gifts and grand romantic gestures are common tactics to create a sense of obligation and indebtedness. 5. Isolation from others. Love bombers may try to isolate you from friends and family, positioning themselves as the central figure in your life. 6. Control and manipulation. Over time, their behavior becomes more controlling and manipulative, using guilt, threats, or emotional blackmail to maintain power over them. Effects of love bombing. The effects of love bombing can be profound and damaging. Initially, the recipient may feel euphoric, adored, and cherished. However, as the relationship progresses, the darker side of love bombing becomes apparent. 1. Emotional dependency. The intense affection and attention can create a strong emotional dependency, making it difficult to leave the relationship even when red flags appear. 2. Self-doubt and confusion. Victims of love bombing often experience self-doubt and confusion, questioning their judgment and reality as the love bomber's behavior shifts. 3. Isolation and alienation. Being isolated from friends and family can lead to feelings of loneliness and helplessness. 4. Emotional and psychological abuse. Over time, love bombing can escalate into emotional and psychological abuse, leaving the victim feeling trapped and powerless. 5. Long-term trauma. The experience of being manipulated and controlled can result in long-term trauma, affecting future relationships and self-esteem. Personal anecdote: a tale of two relationships. To illustrate the impact of love bombing, let's look at two contrasting relationship experiences. Zaina, a 30-year-old marketing professional, shared her story of being love-bombed by her ex-boyfriend, Mar. When I first met Mar, it felt like a fairy tale. He was incredibly charming and attentive. Within a week, he was professing his love for me and talking about our future together. He would send me flowers to my office, write me long, romantic messages, and constantly tell me how amazing I was. It was intoxicating. However, as the relationship progressed, Zaina began to notice troubling signs. Mar would get upset if I spent time with my friends or family. He wanted me to himself all the time. He started to criticize my choices and make me feel guilty for not spending enough time with him. When I tried to pull back, he would shower me with even more affection, making it hard to think clearly. Zaina eventually realized she was being manipulated and decided to end the relationship. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done, but looking back, I see how he used love bombing to control me. It took me a long time to rebuild my self-esteem and trust in others. In contrast, Zaina's current relationship with her partner, James, developed more organically. With James, everything felt natural. We took our time getting to know each other and building a strong foundation of trust and respect. There was no rush, no overwhelming gestures, just genuine connection and support. It's a completely different experience, and I feel so much more secure and valued. Protecting oneself from falling prey to love-bombing behavior involves awareness, setting boundaries, and maintaining a sense of independence. Here are some effective strategies to safeguard yourself. 1. Trust your instincts. Your gut feelings are powerful indicators. If something feels too intense, too fast, or too good to be true, take a step back and evaluate the situation. Trusting your instincts can help you recognize when something is off. 2. Take your time. Healthy relationships develop gradually. Avoid rushing into a relationship, no matter how perfect it seems. Allow time for trust and genuine connection to build. Be wary of anyone who pushes for rapid escalation, such as moving in together or talking about long-term commitments very early on. 3. Maintain independence. Keep your interests, hobbies, and social connections. A balanced life outside of the relationship helps maintain perspective and independence. Ensure that you have a support network of friends and family who can provide an outside perspective. 4. Set clear boundaries. Establish and enforce clear boundaries from the beginning of the relationship. Communicate your limits regarding time, space, and emotional investment. A respectful partner will honor your boundaries, while a love bomber may try to push or disregard them. 5. Observe actions over words. Pay attention to actions rather than getting swept up in words and grand gestures. Genuine love and affection are demonstrated consistently over time through actions that align with words. Watch for discrepancies between what the person says and how they behave. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to support this channel. Please share across social media platforms to reach a wider audience. 6. Seek external perspectives. Talk to friends, family, or a therapist if you have concerns about your relationship. An outside perspective can provide valuable insights and help you see red flags you might miss when emotionally involved. 7. Educate yourself. Understanding the tactics and psychology behind love bombing can help you recognize and avoid it. Knowledge about manipulation techniques empowers you to identify and resist them. 8. Stay connected to your values. Maintain a strong sense of self and stay connected to your values. Knowing what you stand for and what you want from a relationship helps you identify when someone is trying to manipulate you away from your true self. 9. Look for consistency. Healthy relationships are marked by consistency in behavior, emotions, and treatment. Be cautious if the person's behavior fluctuates dramatically or if their affection seems to come with strings attached. 10. Reflect on past relationships and identify any patterns that may have involved manipulation or love bombing. Understanding your past experiences can help you recognize similar behaviors in new relationships. 11. Stay grounded in reality. Avoid idealizing the person or the relationship. Stay grounded in reality and acknowledge both the strengths and weaknesses of the relationship. This balanced perspective helps prevent you from being swept away by exaggerated affection. 12. Focus on mutual growth. Healthy relationships involve mutual growth and support. Ensure that the relationship is balanced and that both partners are contributing equally to its development. If one person is always giving and the other always receiving, it may indicate manipulation. Practical tips for everyday situations. Slow down communication. If someone is bombarding you with texts, calls, or messages, take a step back. Limit your responses and create space to evaluate the relationship without constant pressure. Involve trusted friends. Introduce the person to trusted friends and seek their opinions. Often, outsiders can spot red flags that you might overlook. Keep a journal. Document your feelings and experiences in the relationship. Reviewing your journal can help you identify patterns and recognize if you're being manipulated. Stay financially independent. Avoid becoming financially dependent on a new partner. Financial independence is crucial for maintaining your autonomy and making decisions free from coercion. Practice self-care. Prioritize self-care activities that reinforce your self-worth and well-being. Engage in activities that make you feel good about yourself and boost your confidence. By implementing these strategies, you can protect yourself from love bombing and cultivate healthier, more authentic relationships. Remember, true love grows slowly, rooted in mutual respect, understanding, and genuine connection. Seeking help and support for those experiencing love bombing. If you suspect that you are currently experiencing love bombing, it is crucial to seek help and support. Recognizing the situation and reaching out for assistance can empower you to take the necessary steps to protect yourself and regain control. Here are some ways to seek help and support. 1. Talk to trusted friends and family. Opening up to trusted friends and family members about your concerns can provide you with emotional support and an outside perspective. They can help you see the situation more clearly and offer advice based on their observations. 2. Consult a therapist or counselor. Professional help from a therapist or counselor can be invaluable. A mental health professional can help you understand the dynamics of love bombing, work through your feelings, and develop strategies to cope with and address the situation. They can also assist in rebuilding your self-esteem and confidence. 3. Join support groups. Support groups, either in person or online, can provide a sense of community and understanding. Sharing your experiences with others who have gone through similar situations can offer validation and insights. You can find support groups through local organizations, community centers, or online platforms dedicated to relationship issues and emotional abuse. 4. Educate yourself. Knowledge is power. Educate yourself about love bombing and other manipulative behaviors by reading books, articles, and reputable online resources. Understanding the tactics used can help you recognize and resist them. 5. Seek legal advice if necessary. If the situation escalates to the point of harassment, stalking, or threats, seeking legal advice may be necessary. Consult with a lawyer to understand your rights and the steps you can take to protect yourself legally. 6. Develop an exit plan. If you decide that leaving the relationship is the best course of action, develop a safe exit plan. This plan may include finding a safe place to stay, gathering important documents, and ensuring you have financial resources. Having a clear plan can make the process of leaving less overwhelming. Practical steps to seek help. Document everything. Keep a record of interactions, messages, and incidents that make you uncomfortable or feel manipulated. Documentation can be useful when seeking professional help or if legal action becomes necessary. Set up a safety network. Inform a few trusted individuals about your situation and create a safety network. Ensure they know how to reach you and can provide immediate assistance if needed. Use resources and hotlines. Many organizations offer resources and hotlines for individuals experiencing emotional abuse. The National Domestic Violence Hotline, for example, provides confidential support and resources. Personal anecdote: finding strength in support. Emily, a 28-year-old graphic designer, shared her story of experiencing love bombing and how seeking help made a difference. "When I first met Jake, everything was perfect. He was attentive, loving, and always knew the right thing to say. But soon, I felt overwhelmed by his constant need for attention and his attempts to isolate me from my friends. I started to doubt my feelings and judgment." Feeling trapped and confused, Emily reached out to her best friend, Nola. "I was hesitant at first, but Nola listened without judgment. She helped me see the patterns of manipulation and encouraged me to seek professional help." Emily decided to see a therapist, who provided her with the tools and support to understand her situation better. Therapy was a turning point. It helped me rebuild my self-esteem and set boundaries. I also joined an online support group, where I met others who had similar experiences. Their stories gave me strength and hope. Eventually, Emily was able to leave the relationship safely. It wasn't easy, but having a support system made all the difference. Looking back, I see how important it was to reach out and not go through it alone. If you find yourself experiencing love bombing, remember that you are not alone, and help is available. Reaching out to trusted friends, family, and professionals can provide the support and guidance you need to navigate the situation. Educate yourself, seek therapy, join support groups, and develop a safety plan if necessary. By taking these steps, you can protect yourself and work towards healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Your well-being and safety are paramount, and there are resources and people ready to help you on your journey to healing and empowerment. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to our channel for more self-improvement videos. Comment below to tell us how useful you found this video. Remember to share on various social media platforms to reach a wider audience. Click the notification bell to get notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.